Fuck you. Woo! Woo! We live. All right, let's get the podcast going. Let's get this party started, Turtle Riders. Let's do it. Let's see. Here we go. Got the podcast going. We are ready to rock. All right, hello, Turtle Riders, and welcome to Uncle Turtleboy's Late Night Garage Podcast. No, not garage. This is a live show. I apologize, but I'm broadcasting live from the garage in the Turtleboy household. We're excited about this show. We're ready to get this party started. This episode is brought to you by our good folks over at Garage Doors Plus in Quincy. They've been around since the beginning of time. Not really, but they've been around for like well over 10 years. They've established themselves in the Quincy area, but they'll pretty much go anywhere to install garage doors. So if you have one of those old rusty garage doors that you get out of your car and you walk over to it and you turn the key and you open it like a Neanderthal, what are you doing? Seriously, call our good friends up at Garage Doors Plus. You can find them on the worldwide internet webs at gdplus.com. Make sure when you call them, you tell them the Turtle sent you. They're going to hook you up, guys. They'll take one day. It'll change your life forever. I promise. It's Garage Doors Plus in Quincy. All right, so with us tonight, as always, is our co-host, Bret the Killer Killoran. How you doing, Bret?
Good. Feeling a little sick, but there was no way I was going to miss live tonight.
Me too. I got a little.
We ain't seen these motherfuckers in a while.
Exactly. We didn't have it last week because I was sick. I don't know if you guys can tell. I still got a little freaking cold. It's terrible. All right. But also with us, joining us tonight, is our good friend, Bristol Turtlechick. How you doing, Bristol?
I'm great.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Glad to be here.
All right. So, before we get started with the show, with the program here, we'd ask you guys, because obviously it's harder with reach with TB Rider. I only see like 45 on here. That's stupid. What we'd ask you people to do is share a link to this on your page, because for whatever reason, people don't like these personal pages. We have like 2,200 followers on here. It should be a lot more than that. Clarence Woods Emerson comes back from break next week, right? But share it, comment on it, like it, all that shit. Do your thing. All right, and just let people know this is where it's going on. Oh, and I love Secretary Turtle is in the comments right now. Right, I haven't seen her in there, but if you are Secretary, actually, I think you could do it too, Bristol. Share this to like the Turtleboy pages. Let people know we're live from there right now. That would be great.
Do that.
All right, so just an FYI, people. I got to be honest with you right now. So, Mrs. Turtleboy right now is out at So You Can Dance, which is a television program. It's performing at the Hanover Theater. So I'm in the garage. I mean, she's going to be coming in the garage with Turtle Princess around 10:30. I'm expecting him home. So here's the thing. I got Turtleboy Jr. upstairs right now, and he's sleeping, right? But this kid wakes up at all hours of the night. You never know with him, all right? He can sleep through the night. He could be up at 9. I have no fucking clue. He might interrupt the show, but that's fine. If that happens, Bret and Bristol are going to take over. I'm going to come back in as soon as I can. I might even bring him on the show, depending on what type of mood he's in. But hopefully he sleeps, all right? So we'll see what happens with that.
Can we call your wife's cell phone on the show? Let's call your wife, see how the show is so far.
She said it's supposed to be ending.
We'll get in trouble.
Yeah, that'll get me in big trouble. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing it. She did big thing. She refuses to come on live. I don't know why. All right, so how we like to start off every episode of Turtleboy Live is with a little roll call about where you repping. It looks like people have already started doing that. So let us know in the comments, where are you watching Turtleboy Live from right now? Go. I'm seeing where I am in the house.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
I saw my Kansas City girlfriend when we started. So
oh, yeah, she was on there real quick. Southbridge is on here. Where else are we at? Bridgewater's in the house. All right. This pediatric nurse says yes on one. Maybe we can get into that at the end. Oh, man, what a clusterfuck that question is.
Connecticut, Arkansas, Oxford, Milford, Beverly, Southbridge, Melrose, Pittsburgh. Jesus fucking
Oh,
Christ.
we're all over the place. Oh, we got a Florida in the house. Brookfield's in the house. Where else we repping here? Milford's in the house. Excellent. Oxford's in the house. Woo, Southbridge, another one in the house. All right, so people are starting to roll in now.
Ah, there she is. Kansas City.
Salem, Jacksonville, Vermont. Oh, that's right next to Coleraine, Brett. Your favorite place, Coleraine. Coleraine. Yeah.
I'm going to run for mayor, I think.
Yeah, Brett's going to run for mayor of Coleraine. All right. I can only imagine what Jacksonville, Vermont's like. Weymouth's in the house. Louisville, Kentucky. That's a new one. Louisville, Kentucky's in the house. Attleboro's in the house.
All right.
All right, is Laura really in Dubrovnik, Croatia? I mean, what the fuck time is it in Croatia right now? Right? Red Sox, yeah. Oh, peeps, too. I'm going to try to be following that Brewers-Dodgers game. Keep me updated on that. I want to see who we're going to play in the World Series, who we're going to beat in the World Series. All right. Conway, New Hampshire's in the house. Palmer's in the house. Somerville's in the house. Bethel, Maine. Never heard of that before. Is in the house. Red Sox. Yeah, go Red Sox. All right. So, without further ado, let us get this party started, shall we? Let's check out the Beckett's in the house as always. All right. So, we had on here the Methuen bar fight, but I kind of want to switch it up because that story was from like 2 weeks ago. And the more I think about it, I want to talk. So this is Uncle Turtleboy pulling an audible right now. I want to talk about this chick in Maine. You guys see the story about the chick who filed a complaint against Dunkin' Donuts for being racist?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that? Did you see that one, Brett?
This is that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for fuck's sake.
Yeah. The only reason I'm calling an audible on this one, right? Oh, did they really just hit a 3-run homer? Oh, fuck. All right, so we're going to play the Dodgers. That's pretty much it. All right, that sucks. Sorry, I mean, I want to see the Brewers win, but whatever. We'll beat them, too. All right, so this chick, her name is Ham Sandwich, I think, Hamdia Ahmed, and she's like a wannabe Linda Sarsour, all right? And she goes around causing trouble, and she's only 20 years old. She's a Somali refugee. You guys ever been to Somalia? Anyone been to Somalia?
No. I have. No.
I'm
allergic to pirates. Fuck
I know.
no.
I went on a cruise there once. It was fucking nice. No pirates. Yeah. So obviously Somalia is just a third world shithole. It's also like an oppressive Muslim dictatorship, but not like there's different kinds of Islam, right? Every country does it differently. Somalia is known for like the worst fucking oppression to like they literally staple your clitoris. Like it's fucking terrible. I don't know if you guys have read Hersey Ali's book. Anybody knows Hersey Ali out there? Kind of like a famous speaker. She was from Somalia, used to be Muslim, was supposed to be an arranged marriage, got the fuck out of Somalia somehow, claimed asylum in the Netherlands, and then left Islam, started talking shit about it because, you know, her fucking clitoris was stapled together. And she became like the fucking number one fatwa in the world. Like they all wanted to kill her. They've tried to kill her a bunch of times. She now lives in America because it's the only place in the world she's safe. All right. So this is where this chick's coming from. Like the most fucking oppressive place to women possible. So now she's here and she's in fucking Portland, fucking Maine. And she's still playing the oppression card because she's not really she's Somali, but she came here before she can even remember. It doesn't even count. Like, if you came here and you can't remember coming here, you're American, in my opinion. Do you guys agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that shit.
You don't know about that? Go ahead. I'd like to hear it.
Like here, living up here, I'm not real far from Portland. Portland, number one. If you think any town in Massachusetts is bad for that hipster fucking bullshit, it is nothing.
I can
compared
imagine.
to Portland, fucking Maine.
I can imagine.
You either have a man bun or track marks. There's no third option. If you live in Portland, Maine, you're either a junkie or a hipster.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Up here, like the town I live in is a sanctuary city. So there are pirates as far as the eye can see.
Pirates?
And they just had a thing. Yeah, Somalian pirates. Don't you
Oh,
watch
of course, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm familiar with Captain Phillips.
So, like, during the summer here, a group of Somalian teenagers were riding around shooting people with a BB gun. Some dude's like, hey, fuck off. They get out of the car, beat him to death with a brick. Like, it's a different. I'm not saying nothing bad about them. I don't know any fucking Somalis. I'm not saying they're all cutlass savages and shit. I'm just saying the ones that I see, it's just a different fucking person. You know what I mean? And I get it. Growing up there or being transported, blah, blah. I understand all that. But it's a different set of rules for them in their head.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm not saying this broad's a total fucking fraud.
Yes.
But, like, just the regular run-of-the-mill Somalian pirates, it's just a different fucking attitude, man.
Yeah.
Why you keep laughing? They're pirates.
No,
like K-47 cruise ships.
I know. They are. Well, they're kind of like bootleg pirates, but anyway. So this chick comes here, right? I can't believe we didn't put any pirate references in that blog. Shame on us. Anyway, I'm really disappointed in that, actually. That's a good one. So this chick comes here, and she's pretty much a professional victim. She is, in Portland. I thought you were going to – Portland's, like, known for fucking hipsters and social justice warriors. And as you can see, she's, like, leading – she's wearing the whole fucking thing on her head and, holding rallies against, virtue signaling bullshit. And the thing about this chick is she's always a fucking victim. Always. All right? And the other day, she goes viral. She goes, I was served with a trespass order at Dunkin' Donuts located on St. John Street in Portland. I was served this paper after the shift manager called the police on my family and I. We were at the drive-thru ordering something for my brother. We were speaking in our native language before we even spoke through the microphone to place our order. Out of nowhere, the shift manager screamed at us and said, stop yelling, leave, or I'm calling the cops. I was so surprised to hear this, but we weren't even doing anything. And so blah, blah, blah. So she goes in and she confronts this person and she calls the police on her and she gets this no trespassing order. Pretty standard, right? Pretty standard. Like if you're a pain in the, we don't know what happened. All we see is this 10-second snippet of video. Let's watch it for a moment, shall we?
Sure.
When I was talking to my family in my language, ordering stuff, you're going to disrespect me because I speak a different language than you? Is that what it is?
It has nothing.
Yeah, it does. I was talking to my family.
I don't want to hear it.
I was talking to my family.
You can leave.
Really?
Or I will call cops.
Respect me like that. When I was talking to my family.
Oh my God, her voice.
Oh, wow.
I want to kill myself. Her fucking. I was talking to my family.
You wanted me coffee.
Yeah. Give me my coffee, scurvy.
I want me vanilla latte.
Yeah, turbo shot. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Give me a Connell swirl off with the blank.
all right, so this I can't stop a guy with the pipe. All right, so this chick.
I find it ironic that this transpired at the drive-thru too. Because go back to Somalia, you can't drive over there. You're a woman.
That's a good
you want to
point.
be in the car.
That's a good point too. All right, and yeah. So Laura says Dunkin' Donuts has apologized now. Of course they apologize now. Because that's what everybody does now. It's like, yo, it's like a big fucking gigantic corporation like that. They're so gutless. It's not like, picture a big corporation like Dunkin' Donuts being like, yo, go fuck yourself. Like, fucking pirate, get the fuck out of my face. They would never do that. Of course they're going to be like, oh, we are terribly sorry. And we will check our privilege next time and make sure that we have a little bias training. Like that's the same fucking shit that happened with Starbucks last summer when those two guys go into the friggin' Starbucks, order nothing, and then finally the barista or whatever is like, y'all gotta get the fuck out now. And they didn't order it, then they're like, yo, we don't want to leave. We're waiting for somebody. But because they were black, it turned into freaking World War III. All right. And we all remember what Starbucks did as a result of that. They literally shut down every single store.
Fucking day.
How many Starbucks are there in this country? Like a billion?
Probably.
And they probably lost so much fucking money. Why? Because they shut down for a day to do like institutional training about your bias and all this bullshit. And that's just what they do. Their companies are willing to take like fucking multi-million-dollar losses in the name of wokeness. So their apology means fucking nothing to me. It's not even really an apology. All right. So anyway, yeah, where's Captain Phillips when you need him? Anyway, here's the thing she didn't point out that I thought was hilarious. Like literally 3 fucking weeks ago, 3 fucking weeks ago. She did the same fucking thing at a Starbucks, except in
The exact same app.
yeah, it was
almost.
like literally right. And
She's on a tour.
this chick deleted her tweet. There's this chick that wrote like, "I'm embarrassed to be white." Everybody, of course, believes her because that's what you're supposed to do nowadays. You have to believe her. There's been protests and all this shit, and nobody looks into her past. Nobody looks in and they find out. Let's see what happened. All right. Oh, it turns out the exact same fucking thing happened outside of a Starbucks last year when she went up to the barista, as she calls. First of all, anybody who calls the person that makes your coffee a barista is a fucking asshole, right? We all agree on that?
Anyone who drinks
100%.
Starbucks is a douche. I'm sorry.
That's-
but
That's a good point.
That's another good point. Yes, yeah. It's like,
Starbucks is for douches.
stop. It's
it
not
really
a
is.
fucking
It's the most
barista.
expensive
I
cup of
think they're
coffee
owned by Massengill.
Yeah, like, yeah.
And I be wanting me Boston cream.
Arr.
You're racist bastard.
You guys ever use speaking of, you guys ever use pirate English on Facebook? You can, there's a setting for
So,
I remember when yes, I remember that back in the day.
it. Still exists. I still put it on once in a
It
while.
does.
Oh yes.
The novelty kind of wore off, you know.
I know it did, but I can't stop laughing at it. I don't know if any of the turtle runners are out there. It's like, yo, Clarence Woods Emerson be broadcasting me. I can't. This anyway.
I ordered extra. I only got one extra, you racist scurvy dog.
Yes. Yeah. Check your white privilege or walk the plank. Yeah.
Give me some of that white creamer, you bastard.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, this chick has done this before. The mere fact that she's even like associating with fucking Linda Sarsour and like looking up to her. Oh, and by the way, you look at her fucking Facebook page, and it's like she uses phrases like "cuz I slay." That is the most Becky white girl shit, like feminist white girl shit I've ever heard in my life. "Cuz I slay." If you've ever used the phrase "I slay," all right, you definitely own at least 4 pink pussy hats, I would estimate. At least. Probably more than that. All right. I
Yeah.
slay. She's meeting fucking celebrities.
Color of people.
What was that?
You see, there's a pussy hat for each color of people. A brown one, a tan one, a yellow one, a red one.
Yeah, exactly. So here's the thing, too.
Every rainbow in the gender spectrum.
Yeah, she's like Miss, I don't think I saw this. She's like Miss Maine, too. Of course, she has to say, I'm not just Miss Maine. I'm like the Miss, I'm the first Somali refugee BLT 123 from Maine. All right, they have to check off everything on the friggin' diversity rainbow. And of course, because of this, she's allowed to like throw pitches out at the Red Sox games. She gets all this shit because she is oppressed, all right? So I don't know if Turtle Riders or any thought, I assume we're all on the same page with this one. I don't know if anybody, yeah, because she slay more jobs than India has a country. Yeah, but yeah, the only thing you're slaying is fucking people in Gaza Strip. All right.
No, I
Like, she still has a clitoris. If she didn't have a clit, I would take her more seriously.
Yes, that's
But she
true.
definitely still has her clit.
Yeah, that's a good point. She probably hasn't been genitally mutilated yet. So
I'll do it.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh, guess who's fucking go back to sleep? Go back to sleep. Oh, motherfucker.
Let's call the baby.
All right. So next up on the agenda, I might have to go take this. Because he's sitting up. I see him sitting up. Okay, lie down. Lie down.
Put you up in his eye.
Okay, it's like a drunk.
Person.
It's like a drunk thing, right? He's literally. Okay, I see him there. He's like sitting up, but his eyes are closed. He's literally fucking drunk. Fall over. Just fall over. Do it. Yes, he fell. Like, okay, good. The Titanic went down. So he might rise again. We'll see what happens. All right, next topic. We have where'd it go? Let's go into our next thing. We got
So now we're all willy-nilly. Just point your finger at one. Let's go.
yeah, we're ready to rock. All right. Next up is this topic. What do we put up there? Number 2. Number 2 was the Webster gym. Oh yeah. So this was from last week. And obviously we didn't have live last week. So I wanted to hit on this because I thought the story was absolutely hilarious. It was the worst attempt at a PR job I've ever seen in my life. All right. So it starts off with this Webster gym owner, and her meathead husband here, and they own some fucking thing called, I think it was Pure Fitness, and
Yeah.
you guys see what they were selling here? These memberships. I mean, it's a good deal.
The discount?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good deal. Like, I would sign up for that if they were like, yo, you can get, like, buy one, get one free for a whole year, and you have $100 off, and we're going to throw you 3 months. Like, you're getting, like, 70% off. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, why not?
Great.
Yeah, sign me up.
Great.
I don't go to the gym, so I mean, anytime I get a gym membership, I'd be spending that $250 in about a month, and then I would just give it.
You don't
up,
go to
so.
the gym? How do you
Well,
keep?
I don't. I mean, it's torture to me. People are like, "Oh, the runner's high." And have you ever been high? It's like when I do physical exercise, elliptical, that is not high. That's just
Yeah. I don't know. So anyway, I just do it to like not be a fat
American.
piece of shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get like fucking buff or anything like that. I'm just not trying to be a fat, useless piece of shit. Like that's my goal. And because when I don't like exercise ever, I feel like a fat, useless piece of shit. I had 4 years of my life doing that. It was called college. But I'm not like a guy. Like when I was younger, I used to lift weights because you're into that shit. I don't have time to be. I don't know about men in their 30s out there. I don't have time to be doing like give a shit what I look like that much, right? And I certainly don't give a fuck that much because who the fuck am I? Once you're married, it's like the fuck cares, right? I mean,
Game over.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna.
I already got one.
Yeah,
I already caught one. I don't need to attract a new one.
yeah, like.
Right.
I mean, it's like I don't just for my own well-being. I don't want to be fucking disgusting, but like I don't need to be fucking Guido O'Shea. I'm good with that, like because the fuck do I care? All right. So anyway, back to this shit. Let's talk about this membership they got going on. So she sold all these memberships, but the thing is, she forgot to mention that she had no intention of actually satisfying it because she was in the process of selling the gym. All right. Her name is Nikki Holland, and her husband, I think, was it Scott Holland? What is his name? Right. He seems to be the other owner. And so anyway, she sells them all these memberships. She sells it, the whole gym to her buddy, it turns out, and they rename it something stupid like Everybody Love Each Other Gym or something stupid like that.
Fitness.
Yeah, what is it called? Everybody Fitness?
Everybody Fitness.
That's the gayest name I've ever heard in my life. Yeah. So anyway,
it's the Milky Mike membership.
The Milky Mike, I know exactly. So anyway, they all these people are like assume that their memberships are going to carry over to the new gym. Well, as it turns out, that is not the case, and they find this out the hard way, which means they've paid all this money. So the question is, where's the money, right? Like if these people bought the gym off of you, you should have either figured this out, been like, yo, pay for all these people's memberships and give them, what I promised them, or I'm going to refund all of my clients. Those two answers are acceptable. Of course, these idiots did neither of those things. All right. They just said, like, people emailed them and they were like, let me look into that. Yeah, it's up to them. Like, I mean, do you guys agree this is a scam?
Oh, 100%. Fire sale.
Now, some people were blaming the new owners for this, but I just don't see it.
What makes it worse is that they're friends with the new owners.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? So you want me to believe that these buddies talking about the sale of it, one didn't go, dude, you know what I'm going to fucking do? I'm going to fire sale this shit. 2-for-1s, free fucking flash dance, fucking sweatpants, all kind of fucking everything included. Just give me 300.
Yeah.
And then they run off. The new guy gets to go, dude, that ain't got shit to do with us. We are so sorry.
Yeah.
But more than likely, I think they split it probably. Said, listen, we're going to fuck everyone over.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
And then, then the new guy's like, dude, they're going to be mad at us. It's like, well, how's half sound? He goes, bro, sell them memberships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're all a bunch of shady, skeevy fucks.
Yeah, it's like
it's a large large detail to miss in negotiations. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I forgot that I just sold off a shit ton of discounted membership.
Yeah, you're gonna have a bunch of people
By,
coming your way.
by the way, there's 60 people that'll be coming to your gym for a year for free.
Yeah,
For free, you know?
yeah.
Fuck off.
There's gonna be all these people expecting free shit, so thought I'd let you know.
Yeah.
Of course they fucking knew. I guarantee, like you said, there's some type of shit. So this chick, right, is insane, by the way. So she messages us, and we message her, and she ignores us before the article. Then she shuts down her Facebook page, which totally makes it a million times more shady. And then after the blog comes out, she messages us again. And she goes, I just saw the story. I would be fine talking to you. Okay. And do you have blah, blah, blah. And she's like, so she starts.
That's not the voice. That's not the voice for this.
Oh, they're going to do the white.
I know.
Mrs. Yeah. Okay. So I get this in white. I saw the story. It would be fine. And as you see there, right? So she sends these emails from this other guy, Jason, who owns the new gym, and it's like all this stuff about back and forth. None of it deals with the topic at hand. So it's like, why are you doing this stuff? Saying this shit. And so she goes on. She's like, let me do the white girl voice. I would be happy to speak to you. I don't avoid any phone calls from you. I had no idea you tried to get in touch. How can we have time to talk? All right. And then she says, and I'm like, you deactivated your Facebook page after you were messaged. Where's the money for the prepaid membership? That's literally all anyone wants to know, right? Is where is the money for the prepaid memberships? And she goes, my messenger has not activated. So she wants me to believe. I don't know if she thinks we're so stupid that she thinks that you can delete your Facebook page, but not, like, you can still get messages on it. That's not true, is it? If you,
That's what I'm aware of.
yeah, it's
No,
like,
they both go.
yeah, they
You
both.
get rid of one, the other goes with it.
It's not it's all fucking Facebook. You can't just delete your Facebook and then still talk on Messenger. What the fuck are you talking about? She goes, I would be happy to speak over the phone. She was obsessed with talking on the phone, obsessed. And it's like, first of all I want to know is where the money at, bitch. Right? Where's
Right, it's the one sentence answer.
That's it. Tell me where it is. It's either you have it or he paid you for them, right? In which case he has them. One of you has them. Who is it, bitch? All right. And so all she says, we were asking her, when is a good time to set up a call? Like, what? And by the way, she says she's always available, but here I am messaging her. My stream is messed up. Dwayne says, is the stream messed up?
Someone said, yeah, that it froze. Other people said breaking up.
Ah, okay.
See, DeMello just said, are we back? Uncle Turtle fix spooping that.
Okay. Let me see if it works.
And it said stuttering.
All
So
right.
I don't think it's off. I think it's just
All right.
breaking up.
How many people, let's see, dream come true, white girl, are we back? Yeah.
I
Dream
got
come,
90. Yeah, okay.
yeah, let me know if we're having troubles here. Breaking up. Is it still breaking up? You can deactivate your Facebook and still use Messenger? I did not know that. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so she was right about that. Here we go. Learn something new every day. Okay, so we're fine. We're back. Let me know if it happens
People are
again.
saying it's good.
If it's still a pain in the ass later on, let me know. And what I will do is I'll just broadcast. I'll just bust out the FUPA phone and we'll broadcast that way. That's fine. Anyway, because
Everyone's saying it's very good now.
it is okay. So it's better. All right.
But,
All right. So let's go on to the next topic. Or no, we still got to stick with this because we tried calling this hoe and she don't answer the phone. All right. And she's just being so shady about it. When is a good time to set up a call? And it's like, we're not talking on the phone, lady. You can clear this up right now. Where's the money at? And she just says, hello. And then we message her again and she's gone. She's blocked us again. And then this is a message she sent a customer. Hi, Jennifer. I need to know your membership purchase date. Your membership is still active at Pure Fitness, and we're working very hard to make sure vouchers are out on our members' accounts. Please message me tomorrow. Thank you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Your membership is still active at Pure. Pure Fitness doesn't exist, ho. You sold the business. You're working very hard to make sure the vouchers? The fuck you talking about vouchers? So this woman's been messaging all fucking week. Finally, I had enough for her. I just fucking ignored her. I'm like, this woman's a scam artist. I recommend you people just fucking report them to the Better Business Bureau because these people are shady as fuck. And of course, by the way, we all saw who works there, right? This definitely clears things up. You guys see
Great, yes.
Yeah.
Mark fucking Prince. Like that's the most amazing part about this blog is fucking Mark Prince, the biggest scam artist in history, makes his freaking debut, right? And shows up there. And he is at Pure Fitness, and he works there. He's selling fucking memberships of all things, which is the exact thing we're blogging about. It would not surprise me if Mark Prince was behind this whole fucking thing, and he's got the money.
Dude, I was just got mastermind in it.
No, she's too evasive. Maybe he planted the seed because she's definitely not the sharpest tool in the shed.
No.
No, there's no way.
They can fix all of this today. They could fix it in one fell swoop for new owners.
Tell us what's up.
Just have workouts with cats with instructor Kathleen.
Yes, that's true,
You're going to make millions.
Yeah. All right.
We have no memberships, Kathleen.
We have no
I'd be paying for my membership.
I'd be paying.
I'm going to do the pirate thing all day. I don't give a fuck.
I know, exactly. All right.
Arrgh, I can't be working out today.
Arrgh, mateys. All right.
I mean, what a poor marketing choice just all the way around with Mark Prince. I mean, if I see those man boobs in front of that sign, I am not going to that gym.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Just the prognosis is not good.
Yes. All right. Let's go on to the next topic, shall we? And that is the Portuguese mafia in this mayor in Fall River. So this guy, what's his name? Jazeel, right? Jazeel or something like that. He's the youngest mayor, right, in like world history. At 23 years old, he gets elected mayor of Fall River, right? Which is like being queen of Somalia, right? It's like what fucking, I mean, you know what I mean? What are you going to do with that, right? So he's in charge of there. And that's all you need to know. Fall River is a complete dump. It's not getting any better, right? Joe Kennedy went to Fall River to, roast Donald Trump after the State of the Union. He got fucking rabies while he was down there. Don't go to Fall River. Do we have any Fall River Turtle Riders in the house listening right now? That's what I'd like to know. Are there any actual Fall River people out there? There's got to be some, right, on the live feed. I know there's some Dartmouth people and shit.
They have internet in Fall River?
That's a good question.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, okay. So
no, they do.
All right. So, yeah, they do.
Obama phones.
They got Obama. Yeah, exactly. So this guy gets elected, and now, like 3 years after getting elected, he's now been arrested, right, for selling a bunch of investors a big lie. He creates this stupid app called Snow Owl, something stupid, and the app never gets made. But he raised like $460,000, something crazy like that, from these investors. And he never repaid them dick. And meanwhile, this dude is going on lavish vacations. He's buying his ex-girlfriend a fucking car, right? A Mercedes, I believe, or a Benz, one of those two. And he's buying himself, going to strip clubs, casinos, buying fancy suits. I mean, it's like, dude, who the fuck do you think you are? The mayor of Providence? Come on, this is fucking Fall River. You can't be doing this shit. Like, people are going to catch on to you. All right? You're fucking 23. You make $120,000 a year. It ain't that fucking much to be living this lifestyle. And the app never fucking happened. So this dude convinced these people that he's like this fucking prodigy, and, they make the app. Now, he gets arrested by the feds. Do you guys think he's guilty?
100%.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
He ripped off a bunch of folks, the app thing was a front for bribes.
Yes, we'll get to we'll get to that.
They're not going to arrest you unless that's a slam dunk case.
Exactly.
I mean, that is the product of investigation. They're not expending that level of resources.
Exactly.
Into maybe.
That's all you need to know. You hit the nail on the head right there, right? All you need to know is they arrested him, right? They did an 18-month investigation, and they fucking arrested him. They're not going to waste their time like doing this if they don't have a slam fucking dunk. They got him on 13 fucking counts of fraud. 13, right? The guy's fucked. He's going to jail. Like, it's a slam dunk. So I figured when this happens, like, first thing you're going to do is resign, right? Not this motherfucker. Because he's from
down.
Yeah, because he's from Fall River, and he's the right nationality, right? He's Portuguese. My favorite nationality of people, the tweeners. Are you a minority or are you not? The world may never know, right? And like these fucking Portuguese people, they like you go through his fucking page and they're like fucking all about him. Like every fucking person who's like has his back is like some of these names, like everybody's name like Ribeiro or Carvalho or Cordero or Madeiros or Fari. They're all fucking Portuguese. Now check out this freaking press conference he has. This was wild. All right. It's not so much a press conference as it was like a fucking Trump rally. Check this shit out.
You said a prayer before coming down here.
I said a prayer before coming down here.
You better.
He brought a fucking fan club. They're going clapping for him. Be strong there. Be strong.
It's going to be a
Yeah.
18 months rumors,
Like rumors and allegations.
things that I did as mayor.
Let me get to the good part, right? Let's go to the 29-25 part.
Attacked me.
They've attacked me. It's like this guy couldn't possibly be any shadier. I hope he never resigns, to be honest, because the Rockland story finally died out, bobbing for boners. This guy could be the new guy, right? God knows how many fucking hookers this guy's banged, you know, with all that fucking money.
It's Fall River.
Yeah, in Fall River, too. What are they chanting? Pedro? Look at this guy.
Oh my God.
Hey, here we go.
Mayor, do you recall a conversation we had?
He didn't
that
know.
You said you
Listen.
used the company's debit card and it added up to $30,000. Not $230,000. $30,000.
Please. So.
Could you please answer
Listen
that?
to the man. Fake news, studios. Fake news.
Recorded.
Like, I can't believe this is real life. I can't fucking believe it. A woman, like, the guy holds a freaking press conference. All these reporters come down there. And I don't know about you guys, but I think at press conferences, the press is supposed to ask you questions. I think that's pretty standard, no?
I think it's kind of in the
Not
name.
Fall River.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
like,
Good point. Not in Fail River.
Yeah, not Fail River, yeah.
That's the Wild
this
West.
motherfucker is just like a reporter tries to ask him. He's like, please. I like how he's being all dignified, too. Like, he's like so shady. Because you know why he's being dignified? Because he knows the mob is going to take care of shit for him. And they're all yelling, fake news. Let the mayor talk. Like, the guy brought fucking Portuguese goons with him. Right? Goons.
Stay strong, Pedro.
Stay strong, Pedro.
Somebody in the comments said he's Cape Verdean. He's Cape Verdean or is he Portuguese?
No, with his last name.
Not that it really matters.
His last name's
Gives a fuck. He's a fucking thief.
Cape Verdeans are Africans. This guy is his last name is Correa. That's like as Portuguese as you get.
Oh no.
Well, he might be from he might be from the Azores. Most of the time they're from the Azores, which is like kind of like the Cape Verde of fucking Europe. But yeah, so this guy, what a fucking shadeball. I could not believe this press conference. It just goes on and on like that.
To the people.
Fake news.
Please, let me try like
Yeah, motherfucker.
I am here speaking
Oh,
to the citizens of Fall River.
I can't wait to see this guy go down. It's going to be fantastic. And I like what you said before, Bristol. You think this was a bribery thing?
Well, Brett said that, but I don't disagree.
Yeah, Brett, how come you
I
think
think that was the shell was, hey, I'm going to launch this app, and people gave however much their favor cost under the guise of an investment. And then when he didn't come through with his end of these bribes, they said, yeah, you act like you got options, pal.
Yes.
Cash these charges, motherfucker. Bam.
Cash these charges?
So I'm hoping it gets fucking gutter filthy. To where at one point he realizes it's not going away, and he starts pointing fingers back. It's like, oh yeah, well the DPW guy over here gave me 50 grand to fucking give him this contract and like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I hope it all goes right the fuck.
Because
Fuck 'em all.
they just go ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be interested to see who these investors are, just because, I'm in real estate. It's sort of my field, and for like about a year now, one of my colleagues has been, swearing up and down that Fall River is an up and coming area.
They say that about every
place.
place.
That's absurd.
They say that about Fitchburg.
But I would be wondering if maybe there was some bribery going on with developers to put people in the field under that ridiculous assumption, because there's no other way I think you could glean that. I wouldn't look at that and go, oh yeah, up and coming city. Like it's not up and coming anywhere.
Yeah.
But I would be interested. I do think that bribery is a real option there. I think
They suck dicks in wheelchairs at noon there.
that's New Bedford, but close
It's
enough.
a 6 of 1, man. Same fucking toilet, different shit.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
all
true.
fucking shitholes.
Yeah.
And this dude is pimping. The only thing that could have been better is at the end of that press conference, he dropped the mic, literally took it out, said, peace, I'm out, and whipped it at the floor.
Brett, I'll say this. I'll
Poured
say
out
this.
a bottle of Henny or something.
Now I'm headed to the club and pulls out a joint and just does the catwalk.
I'll say this. Right? At least the mayor of Worcester,
To the club.
at least the mayor of Worcester, who I don't really care for, Joe Petty, looks like he should be the mayor of Worcester. Like he's a fucking moron. He just looks like a fucking moron, right? He dresses like a fucking boob. He still wears like fucking saggy fucking pants, like baggy pants, like it's the fucking 1998. All right, he looks like a fucking boob. All right, and you're like, yeah, that's fucking Worcester. At least you look like somebody who's from fucking Worcester, right? This guy is acting like he's from fucking Providence, right? Or fucking New York or some shit, right? Bitch, you're from Fall River. Don't ever forget that. And every single city, mid-sized city in the country, if you ask whoever's running that city, no matter what, they'll tell you it's an up-and-coming city. Fitchburg says that. Fucking Lawrence says that. Lawrence! They tell you it's an up-and-coming fucking city. No, that's just what they fucking say. Nothing's really up-and-coming, right? Shitholes stay shitholes because crackheads, right, they don't have a bus pass. They can't fucking leave. They're stuck there. You're just how it is. This Worcester Renaissance, you can put up all these fancy buildings all you want. It's just a fucking pile of shit at the end of the day. Send them all to Webster. That's the only solution. All right, so yeah. I agree with you guys. I think this is an obvious fucking bribe situation. What kind of investor just gives like fucking, oh, here's 150 grand, fucking 21-year-old, like fresh out of.
She's got a point. She has the point. I want to see the list of investors and what connections they have to that shithole.
Well, here's the thing.
It's guaranteed it'll be a couple small business owners, maybe looking to get that marijuana license on the sly, all kind of.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no.
I agree.
I'm telling you, it'll all come out.
I agree.
These fucking pieces of shit turn on each other quick. Son.
Yeah, I agree.
Quick.
Now, we filed a Freedom of Information Act request to find out who these people are, and I doubt we'll actually get the names because in like the freaking indictment, it doesn't say any of the names. These people are all shady. They never fucking give us names because this is how the system works. It's fucking bullshit. But I'm with you guys. Fall River just gave out 3 licenses to medical marijuana. That's going to be big fucking business, right? That contract is worth a lot of money. All right. And I bet you what happened was these investors paid him, assuming this guy fucking is like a salesman. He probably told him, oh, yeah, what's up, man? Oh, we gonna hook you up.
He's a kid, too. He probably was overconfident in his own ability.
He's a kid,
he's
exactly.
from Fall River, so
Yep.
to him, being mayor is like being king in theory. He has
That's
no
exactly what it is.
fucking clue.
That's
He doesn't
exactly
limit
what
the
it
power.
is. He really thinks he's like
He
fucking
takes the
king.
short button to City Hall, guaranteed.
Yeah.
He tried to use that corner boy mentality, like the wire. Yo,
Yeah.
man, I got that shit.
Yes.
Who wants this
Right.
marijuana license? Yo, I got that shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And now it's Omar coming.
Omar
now
coming,
you
yeah.
arrested, motherfucker.
Yeah. So they, he's trying to sell them this shit. Then he can't come through because guess what? He was lying the whole time. I don't know if you guys read the indictment, but he literally like spent the money a day after getting it. Like he knew there was never going to be an app. Like the app cost, like we had a fucking developer email us and it was like, yo, I've been watching this guy for years. dude didn't update his fucking shit and all his codes got out there, and we found out it was like a fucking $50 app he created, like it was free, cookie cutter bullshit. So all this money raised for a $50 fucking app, it's like, dude was just going to strip clubs and shit. He's a fucking grifter. So we'll see what comes of that. All right, let's go on to the next topic, and this is Bristol's story. All right, the Help Us Save Mikey campaign. I don't even know where to start with this.
Speaking of grifters.
Yeah. Why don't you take the lead with this one, and I'll follow along. Go ahead.
I'm obsessed with this. It's such absolute bullshit. So we were getting a bunch of messages about this shit in the inbox, and I finally was like, all right, I'll take a look at it. And I'm sorry, but I know last time you were live, you talked about this. That video made me sick to my fucking stomach because I can't even imagine my kid crying. There's people everywhere. Everyone's upsetting him, crying, grabbing him up, being like, this is a moment that I want to memorialize forever and put on the internet. Like, let me go ahead and videotape that. That is suspect as fuck to me. I'm sorry. Would you do that to your kid?
No.
No, that's a dumb question.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Do you remember that fucking dude that put the camera on with his fucking scumbag family at a picnic table and tells his son that mommy died of an overdose?
Yes, that was
Remember that fucking video?
That reminds me of that so much.
Same type of fucking attention-seeking pieces of shit.
Yes.
Using a child for their own gain.
Yes.
And you know what? It goes double for me on this one, though, because not only is he using the child, and I understand that the mother is a meth head. Obviously, like here at Turtle Boy, we do our research. I've done a ton. I went to the courthouse. I got transcripts. I've seen most of this fucking case. And the mother is no peach. But that is the mother of your child. And you literally have people accusing her of raping your son when there is no evidence.
Yeah.
And we can't publish those, or I would. But you've
let's,
seen them,
let's
right?
start with
There's
the video.
No evidence.
Let's start with the video.
Yeah.
Let's start with the video. So this is the video that kind of went went crazy on Reddit and shit like that. And let's watch what happens here. So
viral, and they're proud of it too. They are proud that this is viral.
So this kid is living. So dad, quick background here. They're both shitty people, mom and dad, and they're in Illinois. Dad becomes less shitty first. Mom is a meth dealer, or not like she's like dating the meth dealer. And next thing you know, he basically takes the kid and runs to Weymouth, fucking kidnaps them essentially.
Definitely.
And he can't legally do that. Right. And so finally the mother gets clean. She fights for custodial rights. She gets it. And the dude's like, nah.
She didn't even want custodial rights, which makes it even shadier.
I just want to see it.
It's not like, she wanted visits. She wanted to see the kid. I read in the transcript, she was seeing the kid more when she was an unfit parent than when they decided that she was fit. He just, literally got custody and a month later was like, all right, I'm going to Weymouth.
And guess what?
Just fucking left.
I'm cool with that. Like, if you turn your fucking life around, if you're a fucking meth head and you turn your life around, right? Like, don't ease them into it. Ease them into it. Like, a child's best place is with their own natural parent, right? But no, not this motherfucker. This motherfucker has to keep the kid. And not only that, he convinces the world that this woman is like raping her essentially. Right?
It's Satan. She's pretty much just evil incarnate.
And everybody, and there isn't a shred, not a shred of fucking evidence that backs us up. And everybody's fucking helping him. Everybody's messaging us like, yo, you got to do something for this dad. So we look into him. Here's the video.
Listen to me. What? Look at Jeff. Guess what?
Here's the part where it gets heavy.
These good men, do you see them? They're going to make sure that you're safe. No. Okay. I know.
Oh, a kid's crying. What are we gonna fucking do? The world not a crying. Oh yeah. Oh my God. So sad. They couldn't even tape it fucking horizontally. That's how stupid these people are. They tape vertically.
I'm still with what Bristol said.
What?
Who the fuck tapes their kids during any of this?
Yeah. Oh, you got it. Like that.
The whole thing is contrived.
It's so fucking sad.
Well, did you see the other video? The other video is even fucking worse. Let's see the other video.
All of them.
I watched all of them. Yeah, I sat there one day going down your little fucking rabbit hole, Bristol, and by the end of the day, I wanted to go beat my kids.
Yeah.
I was like, you little motherfuckers never act like that. Whack, 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 whack.
No, you should, and then videotape it, and let's make some money.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, arg, let's go steal some boats, children. Arg.
Where is the fucking? I want to see the video.
Boston Harbor, here we come.
I want to see the video that he made of the Angels. You know what that one is?
You know, they keep taking it down too because Mother's Council. And I spoke to the lawyer for the mother, you know, because to be fair, if you're going to give a statement, they're super classy about this. And they actually went so far as to say, look, we're respecting the kid's privacy. Like, there's a novel fucking idea.
Yeah. I know.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's like that. That's all you need to know is they're willing to put this fucking kid out there like this. Can we go to their Facebook page and fuck with them a little bit? How was it? Help us save Mikey?
I did. Oh, if you go to the latest post they have, I put it.
Yeah.
I put the latest blog under every comment.
Yeah. You're not banned?
Good.
Because I'm banned.
No, I probably am. Well, I got 2 accounts banned today, so I don't know which one it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really. I mean, for people who have nothing to hide, they lock down any turtle rider that says anything too. As soon as you say something, you are not allowed to comment anymore.
Yeah, I want to see the one where he's like he's got the angel in the background and like the music.
Right up. Yep, right there.
God.
There it is.
Oh, is it on the Facebook page? Is that this one? No, this isn't it.
Oh, I just saw it.
This ain't it, is it?
Fucking
Oh,
scumbag.
hold on. There it is, right there.
Hiya, Michael.
That 1, 2, 3, 4 down.
I just wanted
The last one down there.
This
Every
one?
one of you for your generosity,
Maybe not.
love, and support.
Yeah, there's one you got to see. I can't find it at the moment. I should have had it queued up, but it's just unbelievable. He's got like angel wings in the background, and like it's professional.
Oh, you know what? I'm confused because he must only own that one polo, his extortion.
Yeah, I know, or his extortion polo. I mean, the guy is just a fucking con artist like I've never seen before. Now, we had this chick Tiffany who messaged us originally. What their name? Let's call. Should we call her? Tiffany.
You should call every fucking one of them.
Stupid
Go down the list.
I want to talk to all of them, really. I do. Lisa was the one who was messaging us originally, but I mean, she kind of resigned herself because later on she's like, "You're talking to the wrong person. I'm not his PR." Like, well, you were. But it was Lisa. Tiffany's on our comments a lot, though. Thinks that we need to do our homework and get the
Get our
facts.
facts right and all that. Yeah, go
Yeah.
stuck a fucking dick.
Yeah, you need
fucking
like
cunt.
why do they want to fuck him? Is that what this is? Like it's all these women. Like it's
I think so.
like you go.
Dude, the thing that sticks out the most is you're going to accuse this man of raping his kid to the point of anal bleeding. Right? That was one of the things they
Yes.
said?
Yes.
The
If
mom's
it's
side?
the mother or one of her boyfriends or, you know.
Just that. You put that out there.
Yeah.
About
Right.
a fucking baby,
Yep.
son. Your baby.
Yes.
And that's just, I don't even have words. And I always got words. These cunt, fuck, shit, dick,
Yeah.
all that. Fucking,
Well, you know what?
how the fuck do you do that?
Yeah.
I know a lot about children with trauma anyway. So to me, when I see that crying video, it makes sense because I think what they're not addressing here is that just disrupting a parental relationship, even if it's not a healthy parental relationship, is traumatic for a kid.
Yeah.
When he was fist fighting with his new girlfriend in the house in front of the kid, like those are all traumas, right? So for a kid to be falling apart in a police station, again, in a police station, surrounded by visibly upset adults, like that is the natural way for a kid to react. And honestly, a lot of abused kids, when they get reunited with the parents, they don't have terror because they love their parents anyway.
Yeah.
So the fact that he is exhibiting such terror, it looks coached to me.
Yeah, of course it is. And you've seen the pictures of him reunited with mom. They look fine together, right? Of course, like my kid just came home, Turtle Princess, right? She's fucking all groggy and shit. Like if I went up to her right now and like tried to like put her to bed, she would fucking cry and freak out. You know why? Because she wants mommy to put her to bed. Because they just like fucking mommy more than like it's like they're just fucking kids. They do stupid shit. It's unexplainable. Like the idea that you could see a 4-year-old crying and be like, "Yo, that motherfucker got raped." Like, what's wrong? Have you ever met a child before? What the hell's wrong with these people?
And that child's gonna Google himself someday. It's not an if. It with kids the way they are. Because my kids are older. They're on the internet. They Google. This is the shit he's going to look up.
Yes.
This is what he's gonna find.
Yes. Like, remember that time your dad used you for a fucking, like Mark's like, I'm divorced.
Remember that time that you got accused of being raped in front of a million strangers that you will never meet in your life? Like, feel comfortable going to school tomorrow, kid. Yeah, looking around wondering who thinks you've been anally raped as a toddler.
I'm going to call 5 supporters of his, and because they're all from around the country. Right, and I'm going to call them one by one. This chick's from Fort Worth, Texas. She goes, I have a crazy thing to tell you. The night before you got out, I saw your story. I cried, begged, and pleaded for 24 hours to God to make progress in this case. Oh, my fucking God. Let's call her up. And by the way,
We should call Michael Patina himself, though. Oh, fucking attention.
I hate to say it, and I don't mean any disrespect
You
like this.
have information on the anal bleeding.
Yeah. I don't mean any disrespect by this, right? But this shit, the fact that it's all women falling for this shit, this is why women couldn't vote till 1920, right? I'm sorry, it's a fucking truth. Because they're like, why and I told Bristol this. I'm like, it's fucking overwhelmingly women falling for this shit. Why is that? Why do you think that?
Slightly offended. I think it's the kid aspect. I also think that what he's getting is the kind of backwards God-fearing set. If you know, no disrespect to those religious folks out there, like, you know.
Yeah.
Well, the son of Satan doesn't agree, but I'm not gonna step on those.
Yes.
But you know, I just think he's getting a certain class of people. I think a lot of them know him and the family too. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So they're just naturally biased. And they've been really controlling the flow of information so that, like, yeah, you can dig up a lot of shit on the mom. You can put some shit out there that's misleading, and then other people are going to connect the dots because it's a kid. And, yeah, women have that maternal instinct. I guess we're more predisposed to fall for it if there's small children. And the kid's fucking adorable.
Yeah. Oh, he's very adorable. Oh, here it is. I found the video, by the way.
Hi, I'm Michael Cadena.
Look at the angels.
Little Mikey Cadena Jr.
Oh, my God.
What my son means to me, the world. I've been trying to
With his
protect
shifty
him.
eyes.
Look at that. Look, first of all, look at him. That's a crackhead. That motherfucker. The kid has more teeth than
That's
him.
the first thing I did. That man's face looks like a moon landing.
Yeah, like they couldn't picture a fucking better guy than that.
In life, we've spent financially everything, emotionally, just trying to make him safe, and it's been ignored.
Oh, by the way, I was convicted of attempted murder.
I can
Track
say
mark in his arm?
from the abuse and neglect, it's allegedly at the hands of his mother and her.
Allegedly, you're not saying allegedly.
side.
So here's a picture of the kid. They're like sharing this shit. This kid could have got that shiner a million and fucking one ways.
For
A million and one ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no!
I don't know what I can say either, because we're not supposed to directly. I don't know what the law with it, but let's just. A lot of the injuries when he was seen by a doctor, they were explained by normal things that the doctor agreed with.
He says it's rope. They're like, yo, that's a rope burn. Like what?
8 to 12.
Listen to the fucking music. Oh no! A boo boo on the ear. He must have been raped. Rape.
There was multiple DC.
Yeah, this video is like the kid is starving to death in Uganda. Like Sally Stratus is gonna pop up in some time or something.
I can't fucking believe it. I can't believe anybody would be so fucking stupid to fall for this. Happy to support you. I want to find someone really stupid. Let's call up someone really stupid. I'm so sorry.
18 cents a day.
Holly Geyser. I came up to your story today. Blah, blah, blah. Let's call Holly up. Let's see what she's up to. Holly studied psychology at the University of Phoenix, which is like the Salter School.
Oh, no!
Yeah, it's like the Salter.
She's an expert.
The Salter
she's an
School.
expert.
It's like the Salter School with Wi-Fi. Let's call her up. All right. Come on. One of these motherfuckers has to answer.
I think we should call Michael himself. Like, you know, he does not shy from the attention, and God knows no other news source will touch this.
Oh, exactly. There's a reason, and that should be a big tip right there. I don't know you, but I've been following you, and I'm praying for you. This chick is from somewhere. Let's call her up. I mean, it's all freaking these dumbass fucking. And don't these mothers at all identify with the woman? I mean, that's what happened to girl power. Yeah. Bristol, I think we're losing you.
Did she go underwater?
Yeah, you under the sea, mate?
God damn it.
There you go.
Like, how come none of these motherfuckers answers the phone anymore? Remember when everyone used to answer the phone? I cried.
I think our reputation precedes us.
Yeah, look at this chick. I've cried so much when it was posted the video of him.
No, you didn't.
Hate being given to it. Yeah, first of all, yeah, no, you didn't. If you fucking cried over that fucking video, you are a fucking moron. Like, there's no other way to describe it. If you saw that video of him with the angels and and you're like, yo, I gotta fucking cry, motherfucker. This shit's sad. Sad as fuck. You're a fucking moron. Like, there's
Right.
no other way around
You're
it.
the type of person who cries at an insurance commercial. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
That is the nicest $12 polo I've ever seen.
I know. You know, he loves that shit. Like, he thinks he's like fucking real official because he's like, yo, I got a button down shirt, motherfucker. I tucked that shit in, like you read about.
Right.
It's like he's.
My
You know what he
mom
looks
ironed it.
like that's his court.
That's his court, wedding, funeral shirt.
Exactly. That's
all
his,
three.
That's
One
the
shirt.
court outfit right there. It's like, yo, today's court day. Feeling nice for court day. Except I don't go to court day.
I was gonna say he needed to do something with the court shirt because he did not go to court.
Yeah, that's why it's clean. You don't fucking wear it. Yeah, let's call it. None of these motherfuckers gonna answer. This chick's crying. Let's call her up. Yo. By the way, all these people, like when we message them and then try to call them during the show, they always message like 3 days later and they're like, "What's up?" It's like, "Oh, motherfucker, you're no used to. You're no good for me now. Fuck out of here." All right. So, anything more you got to say?
Can we call Diane Benjamin?
Does she have Facebook? Does Diane got Facebook?
She does.
All right, I'll call
She
her.
does, yeah.
All right, I'll call her. Diane with one N or two? Let's see.
I think it's one N. It's Diane something or other Benjamin. There's a hyphenation there.
There's a lot. There's a
hyphenation.
lot of Diane Benjamins there at Bristol. I can't find her. A lot.
Oh, God damn it.
Don't worry about it. We'll go on to the next topic unless there's anything else you wanted to add with this because we're running out of time here.
I don't think so. Yeah. I'm
this?
still following them. Every time they put out a lie, I'm going to make, the real story be told here because it's bullshit. I hope they end up with, libel charges and fraud.
Yeah.
That'll make my life. That is my nemesis for the time being. Until somebody else pops up. So, you're out there scamming people. Yeah.
The king of the Brockton Hub, Larry Boyd, was in the comments asking if we called the fucking
We're gonna call him now.
cancer ripoff kid yet.
We're calling him now.
We're getting to it, Larry.
Yeah, we're getting to it, Larry. All right. So, Vanilla Lice is up. Final topic of the show. So, out in Brockton, on the Brockton Hub, who here listening right now is a member of the Brockton Hub? Raise your hand. Are you guys both in Bristol?
I got like 10 different pages in there.
Yeah.
Larry. Like 10.
Are you in
I
there?
don't even answer the questions anymore. They give you that, like, why do you want to be? I'm just, fuck you. Fuck you. Let me in.
Yo, don't make me huff and puff, motherfucker. Like, I'm
gotta be coming in to loot your page.
Scurvy. Yeah. So yeah, every single fucking page that I operate, and I got many, they're all in the Brockton Hub. Like whenever I create a new account, the first thing I do before I friend request anyone, before I do anything, I go and join the fucking Brockton Hub because it's like the most. Yeah, it's the most entertaining freaking page on the internet, and so because like every fucking like moron on the South Coast comes in there and just posts stupid shit, and it leads to some of the most hilarious people watching that just kind of makes you feel better about yourself because you're like, okay, at least I'm not that fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah. And then Manny Moniz comes in there, who's just like this professional agitator, but he's like this right-wing Portuguese dude. And he just comes in there, who's got ALS now, and still doesn't give a fuck. And he just comes in there every day, and he just throws haymakers. And he'll just post a picture of like two people that got arrested for something, and like, look at these fucking pieces of shit. And he just knows that the pieces of shit, the family's going to see that. And they're going to come on there, and it's going to turn into Ghettofornia next thing you know. And it's just great entertainment. So anyway, the other day in the hub, somebody posts, what the hell? How did this start off? Let's see the evolution of this. Oh, so this guy comes on there, Mark, and he's like, basically, this guy is running a scam. So let's check out this video. This was on WCVB or WBZ a month ago, right? This nice, sad little story about this woman from Brockton with cancer who can't afford her meds. Let's see what happens. Come on, volume button. There we go.
I can't be getting any medicine.
Yeah. Let me.
I want to help you. So she's going to come at Walgreens and we'll take care of it. I broke it.
I'll start over again. Check this
I
out.
break down and cry.
There he is right there. There's the boyfriend. Look at the hug. Oh, there he is. Oh, awkward hug. They love each other. They love each other.
She just called me and she said, listen, I know what you're going through and I want to help you. So she's going to come back to Walgreens and we'll take care of it.
Isn't that nice?
I broke down. I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah, so it's a nice little story. They go to Walgreens for the cancer meds. It's $80. They can't afford it. And she covers it for her. The story goes viral. Next thing you know, this group comes along and they're like, any meds you got in the future, we got it covered. It's a nice story, right? So then this motherfucker, the boyfriend, creates a GoFundMe. Thomas Scopa. Jamie's been battling.
This motherfucker.
Yeah. Yo, Jamie been battling stage 4 cancer for 3 years now. She undergone the colon surgery, liver surgery, and lung surgery. And sad to say, the cancer is now back. Jamie had been in and out of hospital weekly due to being in so much pain and not having the medication she needed. Jamie had come a long way mentally and physically and emotionally. So he's raising like 10 grand, right? And he's like, yo, she got cancer and shit. But it's like, wait a minute. I just watched the news. They said everything's paid for already. So what?
Yeah.
So what the fuck is this fundraiser for? You know what I mean? It's like, that's kind of fucking shady. And then you look at this motherfucker, and I'm sorry, if you're a grown man and you still put that much time and effort into your chin strap, you're a fucking shady bastard. Like, you're up to something. And like, he's got fuck kids. Like, yo, son, I'd be beating at you. He of course, he's got the standard picture with the Hennessy. I already know everything I need to know about him just by reading it. He's trying to sell his fucking Honda Civic, his 03 Civic, on the Brockton hub of all places. And he's like, yo, I'm going to beat cancer with a hashtag, son. Like, I'm going to be using Facebook filters and shit. He started a GoFundMe for what he claimed was his mother, Elaine. But it turned out to be his grandmother, Nani. Okay? So there's Nani. But he said it's his mother. But obviously it's not his mother. It's Nani. And you Google him. Dude's been arrested for all types of shit, like serious shit too, right? Attempted murder, kind of a big charge, right? But whatever. He's Jamie Strong now. It's all good now because he's helping his girlfriend get through a tough time. Until he gets blown up on the Brockton hub by the girl's brother, Mark. And he's like, bigger scam than Liz Warren being Native American, right? And he's like, and this is what he says. Out of respect for everybody reading the comments, what her brother just put on the Brockton hub was mad disrespectful. I never stole the money, still in my account, and it will go to my daughter. But he didn't bring out the fact that he had a Biker Club fundraiser for her that raised $3,000, but yet they couldn't pay for the medication. I had to put it on the news. I have some lady come out and help her out. Where's that $3,000, Mark, that you guys raised for your sister? Why couldn't you guys help her out with the money to pay for her own medication and your own brother her own? The fuck you talking about? So he just makes shit up. Yeah, it's like, what? So where's the money? That's all people want to know is, what the fuck you talking about the brother and shit got to do with this? Where's the money? Jamie even said to me a week ago, even so her mother said, where's all the money that my brother raised in the fundraiser? Why couldn't they help out for my medication that came out of Jamie's mouth? No, come on, let's be real. You don't want to hear the real story. You got to hear it. The fuck? Anybody? Am I alone in this world? What the fuck is this guy talking about?
No. Yeah, he's fucking.
Yeah.
He's definitely short bus, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
They both him and his
before he got on Facebook.
Yeah.
So
one of them, his brother has the hyphenated name.
Yeah.
Like it's the name Scopa and mom's side piece that had me during a break from dad or whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
They both look like fucking Snooki's retarded cousins.
Yes.
Like Jersey Shore cast off fucking losers.
I agree.
And in one of those things, the girl's brother was saying that they took the 3,000 plus and went on a shopping spree, like got personalized athletic clothes and sneakers and all this other shit. But then all of a sudden, $80 is an issue.
Yeah. Oh,
How does that make sense?
yeah, I mean, believe me, I don't trust any party in this, but go ahead. What are you saying, Bristol?
I mean, it's Broxton. $80 is always going to be an issue there. That's
Good point.
just commonplace.
Yeah, it's like, first of all, this dude's...
$80 gives you a cheap bundle that you can flip for $120 minimum.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's that the barber getting his lineup.
Yeah.
He cannot come up with the $80.
Yeah.
back me the blues, just curbing down.
Yeah. It blew up in his face, of course, when Jamie shows up. Jamie shows up on the hub, and she goes, to be honest, I don't give a shit what anybody believes. Dude can keep the money. He obviously needs it more than I do. So there it is, basically right there saying, I didn't get shit. This motherfucker's running a scam. And, of course, he responds in chin strap voice. He says, Jamie, the money's still in my account. Has not even been touched. Like I told you, don't stay on Facebook and stick up for your lying brother after he put his hands on his mother, your father, and you. And that's what your daughter you're talking about is also my daughter. To that, you know, loves me to death. And you know I love her to death and always been there for her, you. Oh, my fucking
English, motherfucker,
Holy
do you
shit.
speak it?
And this guy is bragging about, like, yo, I got her on the news.
That's a no.
Yeah, and he blames it on Fox News, right? That says, like, you know, like they are the ones that told me to do this, all right? And like all this shit. So Jamie's trying. Anyway, Vanilla Lice the next day messages us to like clear things up. And let's check out what Vanilla Lice says to us here. In the first message, he starts off real strong, right? By the way, he's just defending himself all over the page. It's not going well. We're going to get to his brother in a second, but let me read the messages that he sent to us, first of all. We got to call Mom, too. We got to call the whole family. Oh, and by the way, this is a message that they left. You got to hear the message. This is what he actually sounds like.
Message so I can hear your voice or something, then what the fuck is up with you? I'm not gonna think it any bit special, even feel any sort of way for you if you're not even gonna identify who you are. You're obviously not even a person, my nigga. Who the fuck are you?
Of course he drops the N-word.
Come on.
Yo, Brett, I knew just from looking at that dude. That N-word says the N-word all the time around other white people. That's the kind of guy that freely uses the N-word around other white people. So anyway, he goes.
I would assume he may be tracked by injection, you know.
Yeah.
He might have got some anaconda in the back door a time or two.
Right,
That's true.
right.
That's true.
Sugary.
Yo, what you?
There's been a gripper load fucking spat on that. Necklace.
What you posted was all lies about her brother. Made that up because he don't like me. I've been there for that girl through all the surgeries and every hospital visit. She the mother of my beautiful girl. Know the story before you post stuff about it. You don't even know what you're talking about. I did not take no money, Jamie. The one that made the fundraiser herself. The money is still going to her and my daughter. I'm like, all I want to know is, are you coming on the live show? That's it. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, I got to get you on. So we're going to call him.
Right.
We're calling this motherfucker right now before we get to his brother. Yeah.
Laura said he's the male cash me outside girl.
He really is, except he's an adult. At least cash me outside.
Own you little thing.
Yeah. Let's see what he says here. People love me. I love the fam. Answer the phone, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He won't. Let's see if he
Get your sister on too. Put it on speakerphone. You guys are probably just sitting in thongs.
Oh, it's
jerking
ringing.
each other
It's
off.
ringing. It's ringing. We got a live one. We got a live. Here we go. Come on, answer.
Talk to you, boy.
Answer, motherfucker. Answer, ho.
Bitch made.
This motherfucker.
Man.
So we'll call him back in a minute because he's being a bitch.
Fucking gotten birds, man. All this fucking mouth all week.
Yeah,
and then when you give him the chance to talk, you bitch right the fuck up.
Yeah, he goes.
He's earning his N-word pass right now.
Yes.
Take it in the face. Give him a couple minutes. Clean it out of his mouth. He'll be back.
Oh, this is a new one, by the way. You can clear it up now by taking down your false posts. Falls post. That's a new one. Mad Falls, yo.
Well, you're supposed to make false posts. You fucking cunt.
So he said,
Shut up.
yeah, he said he wouldn't come on the show, and this is his reason why. I was on 2 news channels. You think? Oh, we got a ringer. We got a ringer. We got a ringer. We got a ringer. Come on, motherfucker. All right, here we go. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Thomas. Is this Vanilla Lice? Hello, Vanilla Lice. I missed the call. I gotta call him. Let's see if he answers. Vanilla Lice.
Put your brother's dick down and fucking talk to him.
Yeah. Falls News. Hello. Hello. What? Call one more time.
Hi.
That was a good sign that he called. That was a good sign.
He wants to talk. He just needs that little. Oh, there he is, Thomas
Hello.
Gunter.
Hello.
Call.
Is this Vanilla Lice?
Cheers.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Vanilla Lice. How you doing?
No. Get it correct. My name is Thomas. Speak to me with respect, man, because I want to say one thing. With all these viewers watching everything you posted,
Yeah.
you posted some bullshit lies, and you know what? All you guys that believe Jamie's brother from that one post that he made, that's disrespectful. So let me say one thing. Let me talk. You wanted me to talk, so let me
Go ahead, talk.
Here's how the story went.
No. Wait, so you can talk, say anything you want.
Right, let him talk. Let him talk.
Reason to stick around and so. That's all.
Let's talk, or you're gonna have people interrupt.
Go ahead. You have the floor.
People gonna run their fucking mouth.
You have the floor.
I'm getting sick of this shit.
You have the floor.
Okay, here's the deal. Listen, I'm gonna tell you the story. Me and Jamie Wade, I was in the hospital with her for over like 7 hours one day at Good Samaritan Hospital in Brockton Hospital.
Okay.
In Brockton.
Yeah.
She got discharged.
Okay.
She needed a medication called Lyrica, I believe it is. It's a nerve medication. So the next day we went to the pharmacy.
Yeah,
and
we got all that though. We know
come
that.
to find out, it came to. Let me explain the story. Let me talk.
I know that part of the story.
We watched it. We watched it already.
You know the fucking truth.
We know
So
that
here's
part of the
deal.
story.
We went to the thing. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward it. The pharmacist, first of all, it came to $900 for the
We know
two
this.
medication.
We know
That's our
this.
insurance wouldn't
We've
cover
been
it.
over this already.
So
We're
what
not
happened?
debating.
What happened? Let me explain the story. You want to talk shit about me, but you guys didn't know the truth. So what happened was the pharmacist at Walgreens in Brockton named Natasha, a lovely lady. Thank God.
We already know
went to
this.
pick up, we asked her. We said, how much for 10 of the medication? She said $80. So we were paying for the medication. We said we were gonna pay for the medication. So what happened was we left real quick to go get my daughter and stuff. And Jamie even called her parents and said, "Hey, Mom, Dad, it's $80 for 10 pills. You guys get the money?" I said, "Jamie, let's just go pay for it." And then they hung up the phone. Her parents didn't even help her out.
This
We
is
got a
clearing
phone
nothing
call on the
up.
way back to the pharmacist. The pharmacist said, "Come back. I'm gonna pay for it because I know you and I see you're a cancer patient and I want to help you out."
Oh,
So Jamie broke down in tears, and I was like,
we already know all this, dude. We don't need to hear the story again. We want to know what people want to know is why you are raising money when someone else is already
I'm
offered
getting
to
to
pay.
the story. Do you want to hear the story?
I don't.
Do you
We
wanna
already
hear
know
it?
the
I'll get
story.
into that.
We
But I
already know
want
the story.
you guys didn't hear the truth and the whole story.
We
before I
know the
get to that
truth,
point.
motherfucker.
So
The
here's
truth
what
is
happened.
you're
Let me
stealing
finish,
money.
Or you can hang up. I'm gonna finish talking. So the pharmacist,
Mr. Lice, excuse me, you are really tough. You are really tough.
And took a picture and said,
Hey,
"Thank you." to
yeah,
them.
you are a man. We got that.
So
But
the news
all we
reached
want to
out to me
know
and Jamie
is
said, "Would you
why
like to
you
do an
were
interview?"
raising money.
So we did an interview. Then the
Oh,
interview
for
came
fuck's sake.
after we hit the news. The next day we were on. The next day after we were on the news, Fox 25 News called me. And they said, "This is Fox 25 News. A
Okay.
lovely lady wants to reach out to you and pay for the rest of the medication." So we went to Walgreens and we met up with the lady. She paid for the rest of the medication. Then Fox 25 News said, "You guys should both make a fundraiser for Jamie because there's so many people that want to help Jamie out." So me and Jamie just moved into my new apartment, and while we were sitting in bed, me and her together. She's the one that wrote everything on the post. As you see the pictures we took, we were happy together. Everything.
She's denying it. She's denying
Can I
that.
finish?
She's denying that. So
Who's
what do you have to say
denying?
to that?
Who's
You calling her a
denying?
liar?
Who?
Jamie denied it on the page.
Jamie deactivated her Facebook
No,
because
but-
you guys made her fucking sick.
Jamie said.
No, because of you. She did that because of
Her name
you.
was getting brought up like this, and that her brother made up a lie.
No,
you
Jamie
guys keep
is
saying,
not.
The money's coming in the mail from the fundraiser.
Oh, it's coming in the
And there's
mail.
no-
It's in the
and
mail. Oh, that line. Never heard that one before. It's in the mail.
Wait. But yesterday it was already in his account, right? Yesterday it's in the account. I ain't touched it. Shut the fuck up, vanilla bag. Yesterday it was in the account. Today it's fucking in the mail. You're full of shit. Your mom's full of shit. Your brother's full of shit. Your nana's full of shit. You're a fucking piece of shit dumpster guy. How about that,
The money
motherfucker?
is, everyone keeps going, where's the money? Where's the money? The money's not even here yet. It's coming from the fundraiser in a check, and it's going to my daughter and Jamie.
Here, listen what Jamie
I've
said.
been there since
This is
Jamie
what
was
Jamie
a kid.
said. Jamie said, to be honest, I don't give a shit what anyone believes. Dude can keep the money.
Right.
Dude can keep the money. He obviously needs it more than me.
You got into an argument. She said it out of anger, but Jamie.
Oh, she said it out of anger. It was out of anger. I see.
Always
Oh.
gonna be there for you.
You angry at the scumbag that she's with.
This is about Jamie. She has stage 4 cancer, and for people that are making jokes and fucking.
You're the
talking shit about
joke.
my family,
You're
my
the
dead
fucking
grandmother
joke.
passed
Yeah,
away.
nobody's making a joke about cancer. Nobody's making a joke about cancer.
We're making jokes
Mr.
about you,
Vanilla
motherfucker,
Lice,
because
can I
you're a
ask you?
grown
Okay,
man
but
with
why
a.
would you make a joke about me when you
Because
guys
of that
are saying
fucking
I'm
chin
keeping the
strap.
money when you
It's
say
that
it's not
fucking
the
chin
truth?
strap.
You didn't make the joke. Your mother did.
Everybody said
Okay,
that.
when your mother got you from her vaginal cavern,
Jamie
she
don't have a
made the
bank
joke.
account.
That's you.
Jamie said put it on your bank account. That's why it went in my bank account, and now it's coming in.
Yo.
the check from the bank.
Yo, can I ask you a question?
It's in your bank account. I thought it was in the mail.
Yeah,
Which one is it?
can I ask you a
You
question?
said both. You said it's in my bank
It's in my
account,
bank,
which I go to an ATM and go,
I had
got the money.
to get it in
But
my
now you're
account.
saying it's in the mail.
I said, put
Listen,
it in
you're
the check.
slower than your mother's fucking reproductive cycle, you fucking piece of shit.
Now you
Shut
guys
the
are putting
fuck
the
up.
story up. Like, I don't. For you to put my name out there on blast and talk shit about me like I'm a horrible dude.
You are a horrible dude. You were
Fucking
arrested for attempted murder. You're terrible.
Your girlfriend, you're the only one that is talking shit like her brother.
No, we're all talking shit. The whole Brockton Hub's talking shit. Everybody's talking shit.
What they say on the Brockton Hub. Everybody in Brockton's a real life bomb. I'm taking care of my kids.
You're not taking care of your kids. You can't afford $80 for cancer medication.
Day one.
Unc,
What?
listen, hey, vanilla vagina. You couldn't even take care of the woman you supposedly love.
You couldn't even
She
afford
went to the
$80.
pharmacy.
You just moved to my
Didn't
new
provide
apartment. But that's how you
medicine.
sound, dude.
You're a
How do you
broke
sound?
ass
You
bitch.
You are a failure at life, just like your whole pathetic Jersey Shore cast off
You know what?
bloodline, you
Listen,
little
listen.
cunt.
All you bullshit talk. I didn't come on here to talk live to hear your negative comments.
Oh, yes, you did. That's exactly what you came on for.
You guys put up false reports about me.
No, it's
Know
the truth.
story and know the truth about
Okay,
me.
can I ask you a
You guys
question?
keep saying, where's the money? Where's the money? When the money gets here, I'm going live and I'm going to give it to her.
How do you
But
spell
you know what?
false?
It's going to her and my daughter. Whatever she wants to do with it, she do it.
How do you spell
I work
false?
full time. I pay my bills. I'm a taxpayer. I got a brand new car.
You are
brand new
not a
apartment.
taxpayer.
If you guys are rationing of some shit bag and the people call me a druggie,
You are
I
a
never done
druggie.
a drug in my life.
You-
Excuse me?
Then what's your excuse? If you're not a druggie, what's your excuse? Okay, because you look like a drug.
Well,
Now,
I'm not a
how
druggie.
do you?
How did this fucking go from talking about me explaining the story, the true story, to now
You
talking
haven't
shit?
explained any true stories. All you've done is ramble on.
You don't even get over 200 viewers to watch these fucking videos. I went on the news twice and got over 80,000 viewers.
Whoa! You're on the
Hey, I
news.
did a good thing for my girlfriend. You're a turtle boy dude just trying to
Hey.
become famous over fucking social media, dude. This is what you do. People
Hey,
that are talking
excuse me.
shit, they'll feed
Excuse me,
people
Jizz Mouth.
because they don't know the
Excuse me,
truth.
sir.
You guys
Can I
talk
ask you a
shit but don't
question?
know the truth.
Are you done ejaculating?
I answered your
Can I
call
ask you
on
a
a
question?
Saturday
No.
night after I just got out
No,
of
I'm
work
asking you a
to tell you
question.
guys the truth, and you're
Tell your brother back up
So how
and
do
hear
you
your
know fucking
voice.
shit?
This is great.
Ma'am.
Wait till we call
excuse
the
me,
brother.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Will you answer that? Ma'am, can I ask you a question? Are you and Jamie currently together? Like now?
Are you with Jamie still?
Are you guys together?
I call check with Jamie every day.
Oh, he's
She's the
still here.
mother. Listen, she's the mother of my daughter. We've been together 5 years.
No, wait, that's not the questions I asked her. Ma'am, madam,
Shit.
madam.
Listen,
I
lady.
need you to answer me. I'm gonna.
Listen,
Are you currently together? Are you residing together?
No, we're not.
Are you?
No, we're not.
Are you
But I'm
together?
also there for my daughter
No,
and my
you're not.
son.
But you're raising money
What's the issue?
You're raising money for
What's
someone
that?
you don't live with.
for your ex-girlfriend.
What'd you say?
You're
You
raising
are
money.
raising money for your
Hello?
ex-girlfriend.
What did she say?
What the fuck?
Raising money for your
This motherfucker's
ex-girlfriend.
retarded. Oh my god. I can't
I'm
do it.
using money for what? I can't hear you.
Madam, can you please clean the cum out of your ears and answer my question,
know.
madam?
I'm just using this guy to be famous. I can't.
I can't.
No,
I
this is-
can't hear you. You're breaking up. What is your question?
Fucking question.
Yeah, speaking of breaking up, where the fuck is she? Where is she at?
You.
Yeah.
So you are now raising money for your ex-girlfriend, correct?
This is none of you guys' business. But tell me what's the problem? Just because we broke up doesn't mean we're not still there for each other. My support's still on. I'm still supporting you. We've been together.
She wants nothing to do with you and your scam artist family of
Let me
scumbags.
say something. I lost my
That is the
cousin. I
impression
lost my
we got,
cousin.
yeah.
22 years
You're
old.
a bunch of bitches, and she ran from you.
My grandmother last year in November.
Who you said was your mother?
All
You said
guys
that was your
put up
mother.
this post
You said
was
she was your mother.
disrespectful.
You lied. You lied about that. You said she was your mother on the
I
GoFundMe.
never lied about. I said I never even said anything about that.
You said
I
that. You
always
made a
told
GoFundMe and you
that.
called her
I
my
said,
mother.
When my nani is my grandmother. That's Italian. Nani in
Yeah.
Italian, nani means grandmother.
You want me to
So
read
don't
what you
the fuck
said?
you saying.
Do you want me to read what you said on there? Because you specifically
Read it.
said, okay, let me read this to you. I'm going to read this fucking
Mommy.
GoFundMe
Go
that
ahead.
you set
Go ahead.
up. These are your words. You go, our mother, Elaine, is currently fighting
I never
kid.
said my mother, Elaine.
I'm reading it right fucking here. Our mother, Elaine. That's what you fucking wrote on the GoFundMe. Your fucking names.
Okay, well, there's no GoFundMe. No, there was a GoFundMe for my grandmother.
You
That
said
my
our mother.
my auntie.
Motherfucker, you said our mother.
Before she passed.
You called her your mother on the GoFundMe. You fucking lied. You're a
If I
fucking
was
liar.
speaking to the fucking speakerphone, listen, it's my grandmother.
Let the man talk.
He's so stupid. I can't even deal
Out
with
of
it.
respect, out of everybody, please stop bringing up my grandmother in this subject.
You called her your mother.
Don't bring her up.
Your
Okay,
nanny
I
sucks.
meant to
Fucking
call her my
behind the
grandmother.
penny
It's
saver.
my
Fuck you.
But the subject is about this whole subject is about you guys think I'm taking Jay's money, right? So here's the deal. Now I'm live with you guys like you want me to do. She's getting the money. And there's a lot of people like you watching this shit. She's getting the money. You guys need to stop commenting saying because her brother don't like me, so he put up a status on
Her brother is a veteran, by the way. Her brother's actually a veteran.
I don't give a fuck.
He served his country.
Piece
I
of shit.
trust him a million times more than some piece of shit like
I
you.
don't care if he's a veteran. He's a fucking piece of shit. He's mad because he never liked me for some fucking strange reason.
Oh, I can't. Oh, for some reason he didn't like you. I can't imagine why he wouldn't like the guy who's been arrested for attempted murder. I can't imagine why.
Seriously, hey, I'm a
Madam, calm down, lady, calm down.
Yo, what's up with the chin strap? What's up with the chin strap? You realize how stupid that looks, right?
You call me. You guys just, you know what? You just max. I look too pretty for you guys. I'm too handsome for you, motherfuckers.
Oh,
now you guys.
Well, I can assure you that is not the case, but if you want to think that, we can do that. Listen, I will call you beautiful if you tell me where the money is. Where's the money?
I know.
Pretty lady, where's the money?
All right,
You like my chin strap? You wish you had much.
What grade did you drop out of Brockton High School in? People want to know what grade you dropped out of Brockton High School in.
What grade? What?
What grade did you drop out of Brockton High School in?
What grade? What?
Did you drop out of Brockton High School in?
What grade?
Yeah. Did you drop out of it?
I graduated, buddy.
No fucking way. You graduated from high school. You passed the MCAS. You're telling me you passed that fucking MCAS.
I graduated, buddy.
The fact that you can, I don't believe that,
Your
number one.
GED does not count.
Yeah.
So
You know what GED doesn't count, right?
You don't get why is there so many people hating on me because I'm doing so good right now?
You're not doing good. You can't afford $80.
As a human being.
How are you doing good? You can't afford $80 and you're featured on Turtleboy. That's like the opposite of good.
Excuse me.
You're like if you're on Turtleboy, you're not doing good.
What do you do for work, madam?
I know you guys love me. I know you love me. You talk one at a time.
Can we call your brother?
What do you do for work?
One at a time.
Oh my God.
Hey, Turtleboy.
What?
But tell him to put his sister, brother, hyphenated name, fucking little wigger boy on the phone.
Yeah, what's your brother's
Or
name?
Nani.
Let's call him.
Nani's fucking crusty Jurassic cunt ass up on this
No,
bitch.
Nani's gone. Don't be talking shit about Nani.
Whoa.
I
What did you say?
will drop it in a book like he owes me money, son. Yuck.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
I can't hear. What did he just say about my grandmother that passed away? What did he just say?
I thought it was your mother.
Wait, everyone be quiet just to make sure you hear me this time. I said But I would like to take a day trip, maybe lunch, a box of wine, go to Nani's grave, dig her up, and eat her rotted cunt like it owes me money.
Let me tell you.
How's that?
If I could see you right now, I would fucking listen, I would fucking you for what you're saying. I'm not gonna let y'all get to me. Person, dog, you're gonna get Karma's a son of a bitch, and you're gonna get what's coming to you.
Listen,
So take
Vanilla,
your thing,
calm down.
Put it up your ass.
Calm down, man.
Shit on it, buddy. All right? Because you mean shit. You mean shit.
I'm gonna use it like a squirt gun. Squirt my load onto your face, son.
Oh my God, what's up with your brother?
My little brother, man. Listen, my little brother. He's 19 years old. All the comments is pissing him off. I told him not to comment and just let people talk.
Oh, he left.
I can ignore. I don't care. I don't give a damn what you people say about me. It means nothing. I live my life every day to the fullest.
Yeah.
My little brother, he's young.
Oh, he blocked.
You guys are talking. You're disrespecting about my family. So my little brother's young and he's wild. So he's gonna keep posting and just like you guys.
Your twink little brother.
That's my brother's age.
Excuse me, Vanilla Rice, ma'am, madam. Are your parents still married? Do you know your father?
Yeah. What are the odds? I'm guessing no.
Have you met your father? When was the last time that you saw your father?
My father's dead.
Ooh,
right.
Awkward.
So you put that a father, which is why you are not a man. You cannot go out and get a job and support your family and resort to this
I
bullshit.
just got home from working hours, though. I have an apartment. I have 2 kids. And
well, congratulations on the 2 kids.
I got custody of 1 kid.
For your income.
I just got granted full custody to my son last year.
Oh, wow. Big day for you. Whoa, big guy.
So why don't you take yourself and go somewhere?
So your kids aren't living with you. You have full custody, but your kids aren't actually living with you.
I'm going to go pick up the dad and Nani and make a 69 statue for Halloween, you little bitch. I'm going to hang them on my wall with scarecrows to scare the chin strip bitches like you.
You want to talk about my grandmother? Come to Brockton.
Just out of curiosity, do you think you would have fared better had you not been brought up in Brockton in a broken family?
I'll tell you right now, you disrespect my family. That's one thing. That you cross the fucking line and you talk about my
can't respect your family. Your family gets respected.
What I want to time out. Do any Turtle Riders? Turtle Riders, if you have questions you want us to ask him, leave them. Let us know if there's questions. I will ask him whatever you people want.
Now I said what I had to say. Now you guys are talking about my dead grandmother. You guys are disrespectful. This
Nani tonight.
You're all the jokes. You're all the jokes.
If any Turtle Riders,
see people like me doing good. And you guys are
listen,
that whole one
wait, no, I apologize. I apologize. Just wait a second. I apologize. I'm sorry for the remarks I've made, and I'm sorry that I'm not close enough to let you suck Nanny stink off my dick when I'm done fucking her. Little bit.
Oh.
You're a fucking clown.
Listen, Vanilla Rice. Listen, if any Turtle Riders,
listen. What's your name? Turtleboy? I never even heard of you.
I'm Uncle Turtleboy. I'm Uncle Turtleboy. Yes.
What, TB, whatever your name is? Listen,
yeah, Uncle TB.
This is a fucking joke. This is a joke.
Bret Killoran. That's who the fuck I am, you little bitch. Bret Killoran.
All right. Does any Turtle Riders have any questions they want us to ask him? All right. Feel free to let us know. We will ask him anything. Get it off your chest.
What?
Yeah, go
in the comments.
Right, so he wants to know where the money is.
Comments. Chuck Johnson wants to know, how does your brother's dick taste?
No, but he wants to know. Somebody wants to know when is he?
You want to get on to another subject?
No,
because you guys
I don't want to go to another subject. When is she getting the money? When is she getting the money?
The money should, the check should be in the this week.
Yeah.
And you know what? What is that? Is that any of you guys' business?
Yes, it is actually.
This all started because her brother posted up a lie on Facebook.
Okay, so
you guys all fed into it like little kids.
You're saying that the check's coming. What day will the check be there? What day will the check be there?
And then what's that?
What day will the check? Will she receive the check? What day?
This upcoming week. I'm not down to the.
So if we talk to you a week from now, she will have the check. Is that correct? Is that right? Is that right? Will she have the check a week from now?
Why would I keep the money if I took care of that?
Answer the question. Will she have the?
Just because we broke up doesn't mean our love is still not there for each other. She's the mother of my child.
question.
Answer the
That's
question.
Yes or no? Will she have the check?
Will
I
she have,
didn't hear what you said. What was the
will
question?
she have the check a week from today? Yes or no?
The check comes in this week. How many times do you want me to repeat myself like I did on the Rock and Hub?
So she will have it in a week. If we talk to you a week from now, she will have the check.
Jamie
Is that correct?
deactivated her Facebook because you guys fucking embarrassed
Answer the
her
question.
on social
A
media.
week from now, she will have the check. That's what you're saying?
21. This is 21.
Okay. Next question. Do you have a license? People want to know, do you have a license? Hello? Do you have a license?
He's part of the Bike Fitters Union.
So on question 1, we did not get an answer. We do not know whether or not this woman will get the check within a week. He would not answer it. And are you still there with us, Vanilla Ice? Are you still here? Hello?
I'm alone.
What? Vanilla Ice, are you there?
You're breaking.
All right, listen, Vanilla Ice. Do you have a license? Somebody wants to know.
Do I have a license?
Yeah, do you have a license to drive a car?
Of course I have a license.
Okay, so you do have a license, so that's interesting. All right.
Do I have a car?
All right, that's all. And somebody also wants to know, what do you do for work?
What does this have to do with anything?
People just want to know questions.
What do I do? I'm a cook.
You're a cook. Where do
I'm
you
a
cook?
cook.
Where do you cook?
Crack.
I'm a grill cook.
Do you?
What do I cook?
Yeah.
She works at McDonald's.
Crack.
All right. So, next question. How many?
You guys are fucked.
How long does it take for you to get your chin strap touched up, and how often do you get it done?
It takes about an hour because to look good as good as me, it takes about an hour. And my barber, if you need his number, I'll give you his number.
Okay. Question. Another question. Do you cry when you masturbate when you're home alone every night? Do you cry during masturbation?
Do I cry?
Yes, when you masturbate out of loneliness.
I don't masturbate because you know what I mean. That's not me. That's not my.
Oh,
my
you
voice.
masturbate.
Well, wait, no, he's right. He's kind of a pimp. Does your brother cry when he's jerking you off?
Do you have health insurance?
It's Saturday night. You're lucky you got me right out when I got out of work because I'm about to start my night and have a great night.
Are you on Mass Health? Are you on Mass Health?
Am I on Mass Health?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's just a question. Are you on Mass Health?
Yeah.
Did you not call me to talk about Jamie or?
Well, now we're on to round robin. This is the Turtle Runners Racing question.
We want to know everything about you,
Yeah.
bruh.
Are you on Mass Health?
Man behind the mask.
Ask me a question.
Are you on Mass Health?
Yes, I am.
Okay, because you said you're an
We want
independent
to
man.
know about the girl behind the GoFundMe.
So the taxpayers.
There's no GoFundMe. It was a fundraiser through Facebook. What do you people not
Yeah.
understand?
So the
It was not a
taxpayers.
GoFundMe.
You said that you're a taxpayer, right? But yet we're the ones paying for your health care. You realize that, right? You're on Mass Health. I'm paying for your health
I
care.
still pay taxes. Does taxes not come up my check every week?
Yeah.
I pay taxes.
Wait, no. What they do? What? Absolutely, they do. Do you have an EBT card, sir?
Do you have an
I'm a
EBT card?
taxpayer. I pay taxes.
Yeah. Do you
I
have?
collect taxes at the end of the year. Every year.
Do you have?
taxpayer.
Do you have an EBT card?
Do you have an EBT card, Snug?
Do you guys want to ask me some serious questions about what the topic was about?
Yeah, we're past the topic. The topic didn't go anywhere.
I'm on the phone now.
The
And you
topic
guys just
didn't go
making
anywhere.
yourself look like fools right now
All right.
because
Wait.
now everyone's actually hearing the truth. And now
Don't honey up this nut.
Now everyone's
Ain't none of us do shit to nobody. I don't get what the fuck the whole Brockton Hub is doing it. Seriously, what the fuck is up with all you guys? What is up with that shit? Can somebody tell me why?
Yo. All right. So
Is it sister?
that's his brother. That's his brother. You want to hear his brother?
Ain't none of us did shit to nobody. I don't get what the fuck the whole Brockton Hub is doing it. Seriously, what the fuck is up with all you guys? What is up with that shit? Can somebody tell me why? Yo, what's your fucking problem? Why are you guys posting shit about me and my fucking family? Seriously, stop talking shit about my brother. Stop talking about my family.
Yeah. So that was your brother.
Hey, little bro, don't Paulie, be the bigger man. They're just people trying to make.
Yo, he thinks his brother's on the way.
They're here for comedy. That's all they're here for.
Yo, you
gotta laugh with them, bro.
You have a little sister.
Yo, what's your fucking problem? Why are you guys posting shit about me and my fucking family? Seriously, stop talking shit about my brother. Stop talking about my family.
Little bro.
Yo,
Bro,
he thinks it's
comedy.
really his
It's
brother.
comedy. It's all funny.
Yo, what's your fucking problem? Why are you guys posting shit?
It is, bro.
Ain't none of us did shit to nobody. I don't get what the fuck the whole Brockton Hub is doing it. Seriously, what the fuck is up with all you guys? What is up with that shit? Can somebody tell me why?
He really thinks it's his brother. Your brother's talking to us live right now, actually. So anyway, so let me get this straight, just so we're clear. This is what we've learned in the last 10 minutes. You're an independent guy who happens to be on Mass Health. Okay, you don't masturbate ever. You spend an hour getting your chin strap touched.
You know
up.
what?
Oh.
You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on, listen to me. You know what I'm actually gonna do after I hang up the phone with you guys? I'm actually
Masturbate.
gonna like your page and I'm gonna follow you.
Yes.
Just because.
And then you're gonna jerk off.
You're actually kind of funny. At first, I didn't like you.
Yo,
Now I'm starting to like
he
you.
likes it. We got a new friend. We got a new friend.
You just became my new best friend.
Yes.
You just became my new best friend.
Excellent.
I'm gonna like your page, and every time you go live, when you go live, every Saturday.
Every Saturday. And your brother, tell your brother to come on.
I'm gonna watch all your videos, and I just want to hear the wreck that bullshit that you keep lying on people.
Oh, actually, we're getting a call from your brother.
Comedy.
We're getting a call from your brother. We're getting a call from your brother. Hello.
Yo, what's your fucking problem? Why are you guys posting shit about me and my fucking
Yo, my bad.
family? Seriously, stop talking shit about my brother. Stop talking about my family.
Bro, let it go. Let it go. He's just a comedian.
I know. Come on.
None of us did shit to nobody. I don't get why the fuck the whole Brockton Hub is doing this.
No, I don't. My bad. It's just.
Honestly, what the fuck is up with all you guys? What is up with that shit?
They want attention. They gotta get attention to make themselves famous. Paulie, you gotta let him do his job. He's doing his job.
Yeah, I know. It's like
lies. They're fucking passing the phone.
Your brother
over here and suck my stepdad's dick.
These guys get no pussy. Obviously, none of you guys get no pussy because
shut the fuck up and get back on the pussy, you little cunt.
your brother has something to say.
Yo, what's your fucking problem? Why are you guys posting shit about me and my fucking family? Seriously, stop talking shit about my brother. Stop talking about my family.
All right, my bad. Sorry.
I would like to counter that with a question. How many Chicago Bulls hats do you own?
How many what?
Flat brim Chicago Bulls hats do you own?
Oh, that was directed towards the puppy.
The little sister.
Yeah.
Do you own one?
A clown.
You own one, right? You own a flat brim Chicago Bulls hat. Definitely.
How many Bulls hats do you have, you little bitch?
Die-hard Patriots fan and the Red Sox fan, man. We just made it to the World Series. How about we change the subject to the World Series? How about we say you guys must hate on Boston too, right? You're probably Boston.
Listen, these people love the Red Sox and their accomplishments. We're talking about you fucking degenerate losers. And now, see, you try to put on that, hey, I'm going to follow you guys over here, and I'm going to like this stuff over there, and that's all fine and good. It shows you have, hey, man, I didn't
What is happening right now?
Listen, it shows a sense of humor, and I can respect. Will you please shut the fuck up, Vanilla Vagina? I respect enough sense of humor to throw a follow and maybe catch a live or two. That's awesome. If you give her that money this week,
we're gonna call it a wrap.
Turtleboy. Turtleboy, I think I heard one of your fans' feelings. Man.
Who?
I think I heard his feelings.
He's not a fan. That's Bret Killoran. He's the co-host.
Oh, well, I think I hurt his feelings, man. I think I hurt your feelings.
It takes a lot to hurt Bret's feelings.
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, man. Did I just ruin your Saturday night?
Yeah.
Did I just ruin your night?
You're getting boring. You're boring us now. You're boring. I like
you. You can masturbate
Yo, what's your fucking problem? Why are you guys posting shit about me and my fucking family? Seriously, stop talking shit about my brother. Stop talking about my family.
Yo, all right, my bad. Yeah.
None of us did shit to nobody. I don't get why the fuck the whole Brockton Hub is doing this. Seriously, what the fuck is up with all you guys? What is up with that shit? Can somebody tell me why?
All right. We gotta call it a wrap. All right, thanks for coming on the show. Go and follow us. You're our new biggest fan. All right.
Hey, I'm gonna tune into you next Saturday.
All right, yo. All right, we're gonna talk next week, and we're gonna find out if she got that check. All right.
You do that, man. You guys have a good night, man. Go Sox.
All right, peace, Vanilla. All right. So, by the way, I couldn't stop laughing. Did you guys see what was going on there? Every time I played the voicemail from his brother, he thought his brother was on the show. He kept going like, he kept saying, yo, chill out, little brother. Chill out, little. I was playing the same 7-second audio clip over and over and over again of his brother, and he'd be like, yo, calm down, little bro. Calm down. We got this shit, son. Like, I couldn't. That was the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. That was.
They just want the attention. They just want the attention.
Oh, and we're calling him next week. You better believe. And Clarence Woods Emerson's back next week. So it's going to be fucking awesome. We're going to call this motherfucker back up. It's going to be awesome. So this show's been great. Why don't we do a little Ask Turtleboy to end the night? Because that was fantastic. All right. Let us know in the comments. Ask us any questions you guys have. I'll answer them as best we can. Anything you want to know. If you guys are looking for the book, by the way, it's fucking long. It's written. It's all done. It's in the process of being edited right now. It's like 70% edited. I expect that it will be ready for purchase in a week. That's the goal. All right. So the Turtleboy book is coming out. It's called I Am Turtleboy. So look for that soon. All right. Any other questions? Let us know in the comments. By the way, there's no freaking way he graduated from high school. No way. Not in the first try. That was a great.
Graduated from guy.
Yeah, GED does not count. This show just got so good at the end. That was an epic phone call.
If he graduated from high school, that is a scathing indictment of the Brockton school system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What will the score of the Patriots be? Patriots going to whoop their ass. Go ahead.
Well, I think the Patriots are still going to win. As much as I hate these cocksuckers, they just find a way. And Chicago seems to think that Khalil Mack was now we're going to win every game. And he's not. Chicago's offense can't go long enough to not be stopped by New England's defense. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I hate giving New England any fucking credit whatsoever. I fucking hate you fucking ball-tucking cocksuckers.
Yep.
But facts are facts. And this ain't Chicago's year. People can think Mack's the savior, but he's not. Patriots 27, Chicago 17.
Yeah, I actually think the Patriots are going to win by 3 tomorrow. I agree. Somebody asked, what do we think about the World Series? I mean, I had no confidence in the Red Sox going into this postseason. I thought the Astros were going to beat our ass because I thought they had a better pitching matchup. But now I'm fucking sold. I think we're going to kick the shit out of the Dodgers. I think we're going to sweep this shit. It's going to be like 0-4 all over again.
Your boy that you hate, Price, came through.
Yes, because you know why? Because there was no fucking pressure. For the first time, he had no fucking pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
And he came through. It's like, that's all you have to do. And believe me, I think we are going to win this World Series. It's going to be fucking awesome. I mean, we deserve it. We're God's chosen people. Let's be honest. When's the last time we had a parade? Like 2 fucking years ago? It's been a long fucking time. Give us another parade. All right. We deserve it. It's been like almost 20 months. All right. People are asking, what's up with, are we going to have more gear coming out? Yes. We're going to get more hoodies. But somebody said we should get black zip-ups. We're going to get green. We've never gotten green hoodies before. And I want to get the zip-ups, but I want it just to say Turtleboy, like in italics, across it, where like the zipper kind of cuts it in half. All right. So we're going to get new names for that. Where'd you get the name Turtleboy? Well, the Turtleboy statue, of course, in downtown Worcester. It's all kind of explained in the book. By the way, let me tell you, rereading this book during the editing process, it is entertaining as shit. You'll never read a book this entertaining. All right. I honestly forgot, like how all the shit that's happened in the last 4 years with this blog, right? How it was started, like the evolution of it all, and some of these stories that never have been made public about like shit that's personally happened to me, about getting confronted by some of these assholes in public, and shit that we've never openly discussed before. It's all in the book. You're going to want it. Trust me. All right. So that's that. Any other questions you guys got for us? Is the book going to be available physically or e-read? Both. The physical book is going to cost a couple bucks more, I'm assuming, because we're going through Amazon. They charge more to print those out, obviously, and it's a lot of pages. So they charge us by the page. So if physical, could I pay for autograph copy? I'm sure we can do that. No problem. All right. Can't wait, Lou. Let's see. Yeah, can't. So it's gonna be great. I can't wait for the book to come out. It's gonna be available for Christmas. Obviously, you're gonna want one of these for your kids. Like, I feel bad for anybody.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Are we ever gonna have shot glasses, or is that just like cost-wise too much?
We can do shot glasses. Nobody's really. I want to get.
I think now. Would anyone buy TurtleBoySports shot glasses? The people that are left. Would anyone buy those?
I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. I feel like
I would.
You know what? I want tumblers, like coffee tumblers. You guys drink? Who doesn't drink coffee, right? it wouldn't.
Well, you have the cup though. You have the coffee.
Yeah, but the coffee mug.
Oh,
can't
you're
go
talking about the travel ones. Oh,
yes,
right.
yeah. You want something you could take in the car, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
I'm constantly drinking out of tumblers. You know, I feel like that would be to put to good use if you got one of those, and they're a lot easier to ship. Those fucking mugs are a pain in the ass to ship because they're an awkward shape and they're glass and they're fucking expensive to ship. All right. I drink tea. How do you savages not drink coffee? That's what I want to know.
Wait, she's English, man. They have a sport of tea. You fucking
Laura,
savage
is that
bastard.
is that true? You people don't drink coffee over there?
Laura, fuck a coffee, right?
Yeah. Shot
She
glass.
knows.
Yeah. So is something going to become of that class action lawsuit against Facebook? Rich, we're constantly talking to lawyers, constantly. It's a hard sell, man. But put it this way, with Facebook, they had this purge last week where they took out like 810 pages, and some of these motherfuckers are legitimate, right, with millions of followers. It's coming. The day is coming. Facebook is fucking up its own product so badly, right? They had this beautiful thing where everyone used them and we all had fun. And then you know what they did? They decided we're going to hand it over to the cunts. We're going to let the cunts decide what is going to be allowed on our website and what's not going to be allowed on our website. And then we're going to kick off all the fun people, right? And what's really going to have to happen is they're going to have to kick off like a big fucking name, like bigger, like Ben Shapiro. I like Ben Shapiro, but I love that. But I want him to get kicked off because you know why? If the second Ben Shapiro gets kicked off of Twitter and Facebook is the second everyone leaves this motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's what it's going to take.
Alex Jones is a lunatic.
Exactly.
Let's be honest. I like listening to his crazy shit.
Yeah.
But he's fucking insane.
Yes.
Ben Shapiro is actually an educated fucking dude.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
He doesn't go off on these spaceman tinfoil hat tangents.
Yep.
So if he gets banned, that is a monstrous audience lashing back out at social media.
That's what it's going to take.
And I think that's the best thing that could happen.
It's going to happen. Might not be him, but it will be somebody like him. And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take like a big non-controversial name. Because I don't know if you noticed, they're going for like slightly less controversial every time they purge someone. They start with Alex Jones, and then they get someone slightly less offensive. This purge that just happened, these pages are fucking harmless. Like they got rid of Cop Block. I hate Cop Block. I hate the people that run that page, but it's just a bunch of losers.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be shut down.
What was that?
But they shouldn't be shut down.
Yeah, exactly.
Free speech is supposed to be free fucking speech, whether I agree with it or fucking not.
Yeah, let them be.
You have the right to fucking say it.
Yeah. They got rid of right-wing news, which has 3 million followers. They got rid of a lot of left-wing media outlets, right? They're kind of conspiratorial, but like, who gives a fuck? Just let people. Trust me, it's coming, man. They're fucking up their own shit. They're asking for a lawsuit. Why? Because they're like obsessed with cleaning up their product and getting rid of bots. But in the reality, like it's all about elections, right? Like they are trying to be like, yo, we don't want the Russians meddling with the elections. Well, guess what? Now Facebook is the one meddling with elections. Like this is happening weeks before the fucking election. They're getting rid of everybody who's got a different point of view. Everyone, you know?
And so all those people, those thousands of people marching through Mexico to jump the border, you know what I'm talking about? All those.
Oh, what a caravan. What a shit show that is. I can't wait.
But so just before the elections, they're making this walk with camera crews?
Yeah, it's
fuck out of here.
By the way,
get the fuck out of here.
I got a solution
100%
to that.
fucking organized bullshit.
Here's what you do. You open up the gates when they get here, right? And you just create like a yellow brick road, and it ends at Michelle Dubois' house. And problem solved, right? Or fucking Liz Warren's house. It just fucking ends. Yo, you're here, motherfucker. Welcome to Oz, bitch. This bitch is gonna get, and then you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna close her fucking door. That's what I want to happen, right? All right.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Yeah. All right. So anyway. And
a little longer than we thought, sir.
Yeah.
Per usual.
Yeah.
And that Scopa, the Nani banger there, is in the comments going, you only got 50-something views. She could get more than that. I assume talking about his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, she might be able to get more than this, Scopa,
Hey,
but you wouldn't see it, would you?
yeah, Vanilla Lice.
Because she had me blocked. You piece of shit, brother fucking scumbag.
Yo, we got your
So
brother.
the
Just giving us some encouraging words.
Yo, what's your fucking problem? Why are you guys posting shit about me and my fucking family? Seriously, stop talking shit about my brothers. Stop talking about my family.
All right, my bad. Sorry. All right.
Calm down.
Yeah,
You think a
calm
man.
down.
You think a man. You got this.
No, bro. Man, don't even react,
Yeah.
bro.
Yo.
Pay me the attention, bro.
Yo.
I'm gonna go back and Donnie up for Brett because he really wants the green fire,
None of us
bro.
did shit to nobody. I don't get why the fuck the whole Brockton Hub is doing this. Seriously, what the fuck is up with all you guys? What is up with that shit? Can somebody tell me why?
Yourself, please.
Oh God.
You just play
All
it
right,
again.
all right. We gotta call it a night. This is supposed to be an hour-long show. It always ends up being 2 fucking hours. Go Red Sox. We'll see you next week on the Clarence with Emerson page if it's not suspended again. All right. Thanks for coming on, Turtle Riders. We love y'all. Peace.
I love you assholes.
Yeah, we love you so.
See you, fuckers.
All right, let me end this shoot.
Oh my God.
That was awesome.
Oh, let me see. We still on? And